Hello chaps, I've been busy this morning. At the bottom of my garden I've got a 14-foot square wooden shed that many years ago I called my radio shack. Anyway, it's a lot of the gear is now up in the loft. I have tried to sell it, but people don't want the old gear, the old valve gear. Well, there's some that do, but they want it for pennies, don't they? And I'm not prepared to give it away. I'd sooner let it stay up there or put it in the dustbin. Anyway, I've been having a clear out. It's amazing the various things I've found. Old bits of a kit like this old Taylor RC bridge with the old magic eye. Who appreciates these things nowadays? Other than perhaps you and I, but most don't. Anyway, clearing up all the cobwebs, haven't been used for years and years, sorting things out, having a throw out. And on the wall is an old Metamec clock. It didn't look like this, it was covered with cobwebs. I've cleaned it up as best I can. But it's a battery operated. Metamec have been going for donkey's years. Very well known. Again, who appreciates these things? Anyway, I decided I'd use it again, you know. Just because there's a load of Philistines out there doesn't mean I've got to be one. So, it's a battery movement, electrical movement, and this is so old it takes a U-tube or a C-cell, whatever they're called. But take a look at I don't know if I'll show this up. It might do. Let's try that one. Look how green and corroded they are. The camera doesn't show it too well, does it? But take it from me, they're as green as all verdigris. You never get a connection there. So I'll put a little brass wire brush in the old Dremel type tool, and I'll give this a clean up. Bear with me. That gets rid of it quite well. Well, there you can probably see where all the green has come off. Anyway, I'm pleased with that, and from that end I've done. So the smart ones amongst you will recognise that little Dremel type tool. And I complained how the body opened up when you put a spanner on that. I overcome that problem by putting a whipping round here and a piece of heat shrink, and then warmed it up, and that's cured that problem. Don't recommend them. Anyway, I've got a piece of wood. Because the D cells or U2 or whatever are quite deep, I'm going to go down there a bit expensive. I'm just going to use an AA. I've got a Duracell there. They'll more than happy to power that. But the size is different. The length is good enough, or near enough the same. So I've taken a small piece of wood and I've filed a U in it, as you can see, to make up the difference. And I've put a piece of sticky on the back. That's it. Let's pull that piece off. If I'm careful, I can put that right in the exact spot. Move that along a bit. And push that down. Like so. So I've taken up the gap. With a bit of luck, that's the positive end, that's the negative end. Push that in there. Oh, look at that for a fit. Look at that. the movement works. Wants to be upright, of course. Nope. Well, it took me 2 goes. I had to clean the contacts again, and I used some Electrolube on them, and I was happy with that, and put the battery in, and as you can see, she's running beautifully. So that'll go back up on the wall. I appreciate things like this. Do you know, I was talking to someone the other day, and I was astounded that some adults, believe it or not, can't tell the time. They're so used to digital readouts on their phones or computers that this baffles them. It's unbelievable, isn't it? If you want a very interesting sketch to watch, you want to watch Dave Allen teaching his son how to tell the time. It's hilarious. Look it up. I think it's really amusing. Anyway, we'll carry on. You'll probably think, well, why did I bother? I'm wasting my time. But well, it's my time to waste, isn't it? See you later.